Yo, 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 yo. Mrs. Rose, what's going on? Doc. We got Doc in the building. Turn that down just a little bit. I really like that. I love that instrumental. I think there's like Bobby Caldwell or something like that. That mug is clean. Rose, what you been up to? What you got going today? We'll keep that where it's at. Yo, what up, X? What's good with you? Welcome back. What is going on, everybody? Tonight we're doing a little podcast episode. This is episode 24 for the Regal 30 podcast. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Regal 30 podcast. I'm your boy King Nappy. We are here with episode 24. Today we're talking about symbols or symbolism. Episode 24, man, I am so happy that we are progressing this podcast, growing this podcast. This podcast is available on Anchor. It's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast. It's available on Breaker FM. Just look us up at Regal 30 Podcast. If you are on YouTube and you want to check us out, we're on YouTube as well. Dr. Rose, just playing around. I got monetized today. Really? Man, hold on. I can't clap too loud because it's a little late. But yo, that's big. That's big news, Doc. That's strong work, Doc. Wow. And that's what I'm looking to get to. I'm looking to get to, being able to be monetized and things like that. Like, that's huge. Right now, we are sitting at, I want to say around 720 on the subscribe it. Yes, I did it in 3 months, but that's no surprise. Like, you have a very gravitational personality, very sweet spirit. From what I can see, I don't know how you act behind closed doors, but from what I can see, you seem like you seem very genuine, very sweet, very chill, laid back. I know when you and there he is right there. You streaming to YouTube? Is it? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Doc, she on there now. Miss Rose, she on there talking to me now. Let me see if I can pull up the chat. You probably can see her in the chat. Yeah, she in the chat. I need to figure out a way to make this. Man, so I can make this a little smaller. Let me see. Man, I love that instrumental. What you see is what you get. Hey, what you see is what you get. That's how it is. I'm somewhat the same way. Me, I can be a multitude of things. Man, what you up to today? Uncommon, what you been up to today, man? Listen, I posted that picture on Facebook about Noxos, and man, I've been getting all comments all day. Yo, when does coffee get here? It'll work. X, what you been up to? Man, I've been chilling, man. I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a little bit. I think I covered this in one of my earlier episodes on the podcast. I could probably take this chat down because I don't think y'all can even read it. Take that chat down. But I wanted to talk about just symbolism. I was noticing that, like, me growing up, especially like in my late teens going into my 20s and stuff like that, I really got heavy into like symbols, logos, and things like that, and seeing what it means, what it meant, things like that. And I was just noticing how nowadays we really kind of skip over, we brush over it, or we really don't pay much attention to symbols. I can't read YouTube and Facebook comments. Oh, it's all good. I need to figure out a way to, because they're all on here, but in order for people to be able to actually read it, it gotta take up so much room. Hey, there he is. We got Uncommon in the building. But yeah, like it takes up so much room. I need to figure out a way to either make me smaller and then put the chat in the background. Maybe had to hop on because I saw you was on. Yeah, listen, this was like you did the other night, completely impromptu. This was completely impromptu. I just figured I would do a little podcast episode and just talk about whatever, and talk about the symbolism that I wanted to touch on. And I got a few fragrances out here that I figured I'd probably dance through a little bit as I was talking. One of the fragrances that I was really excited to try was the Naxos. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about that, and I was seeing the note layout on it, and it made me interested to check it out. It was pretty much like a honey tobacco bomb from what I'm hearing. And so I was wanting to check that out. Real quickly, everybody, how's the audio? How's the visuals? Does everything look good on you guys in? I know on me, I can see everything and I feel like everything is good, but just want to get a quick little check from everybody else. I recall the symbolism discussion with Naxos. Yeah, it's just that one was kind of different to me. And I understood it. I understood where it came from. I was online looking up reviews and looking at stuff like that. And I was on YouTube, and I think his name is Pinoy or something like that. Kiwi Sense. Audio was a little low, but I got you. Let me see. My audio is low. I'll just turn it up for sure. I am glad Naps came on. I was about to purchase a 300 plus bottle of perfume. When I received the notification, I closed the app. Listen, you be great. Alright? You've been blessed where you are able to acquire 300 plus dollar perfumes. And we're gonna meet you there one day. He saves you 300. Listen, I haven't saved her anything. She is still going to buy that. She is still going to go and purchase that, whatever she was getting ready to purchase. See, I've been scrounging around for Sarah too. She said I did not need it. Listen, from what I remember you saying you had like 234 or over 230, and was probably being modest. Said, listen, me either. Laughing my nope. But let me see if I can pull this thing up here. I'm also recording to Anchor FM at the moment as well. Let's see. Is this it? You can barely see it, but that's it though. Boy,
hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. What's
I am not trying to see you. But how can we truly keep up? We can't. We just gotta play pretend. We can't keep up. It's not happening. All right, so let's see. This here is, I wonder is my audio low because of my headphones. Ooh, shoot. Hold on. I forgot I got it monitoring. Sorry if that made some disturbance on y'all end. What's up, Jana? What's going on? We in here. What up, family? We got 6 in here. 6. Take these headphones off. What is good? I turned up my volume for sure. Hopefully it didn't mess up my volume when I took them headphones out. I had my headphones on. I forgot about that. You good, Mike? What's good? What's good? All right. So this is what I was noticing on that particular fragrance. The logo right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see my cursor or anything like that, but looking at the box, it's a red, white, and a green box, which is the colors for the Italian flag, of course. This company is based, from what I hear, out of Sicily, which is cool. That makes perfect sense. But everything about the fragrance I was noticing was Greek. From the name to the even Naxos. Naxos is a Greek island. Zersov. Is it Zersov, I believe? That, to me, when I hear that, that comes off and sounds Greek running off my ear. And I could be wrong, but that just sounds and looks Greek. Even looking at this symbol here, some dude said was throwing up aluminum. Oh man. Even look at this symbol here. You have the Medusa head and you have 3 legs going around the head. I was throwing up Illuminati. Oh my guys. Zersov. Great Emperor. Oh. And it was similar to this depiction of something that I saw for, like different spirits or something like that. It was something called Buer. And this looked very similar to it. It was a lion's head just like this, but it had about 5 or 6 legs was wrapped around it. Mephisto is the same. Yeah, I heard that's like something like Evil Gentleman or something like that. It is a little odd. But I was noticing what really caught my attention about this was the fact that when I brought it up, everybody was sort of like really brushing it off and not really paying much attention to it, not really caring to put much attention to it. And I'm real big on, what does it mean? What is that about? What's up, Jana? She said, ew. I'm just really big on pay attention, ask questions a little bit, you know what I mean? Try to get an understanding of where the business owner is coming from with that. And that extends far beyond just the logo and the symbol. That extends with everything. When you see in these companies that come out with their products, and as great as the product may be, try to place yourself into the business owner mindset with this product. And they'll produce the product and say, for instance, let's say, for instance, this is the product. And they say, all right, we're going to give you this 1 ounce bottle of fragrance. This is whatever concentration. It could be a 20, a 10, a 15, a 30, a 50. This is the concentration and this is the price. And let's say the price just happens to be a vintage price, $400 some. As beautiful as the fragrance is, at some point you want to place yourself into the business owner's shoes and say, okay, we finished producing this product. We got the bottle, we got the fragrance, we got shipping calculated how we're going to do it. We got contracts done. Now it's time to develop a final price, including overhead, including staff, employees, creativity, all expenses, being able to replenish capital, all of that. This is the price. And oftentimes people just don't really care to take just a second look at it, just look at it just a second time. And that's one thing I was noticing with the symbols is people will just kind of take whatever for face value and just run with it. And it just comes off a little odd. When I saw that, and I saw that was the Sicilian flag, and I was like, where did that come from? What is that about? Why is that the Sicilian flag? And one of the guys was telling me, he was like, well, early on, Greek people from Greece were settling in that area. So a lot of the Sicilian, a lot of their culture was influenced by Greeks, and so that began to make a little more sense. But I was just like, why this symbol for, for their flag? Let me find that Sicilian flag. That was so weird to me that this was their flag, and I never paid attention to it. Let's see here. So I guess I'll just do a window capture on that. If I can grab it, let's see. No. Oh, right here. Said the nymphs. Man, like, that was just so puzzling to me just seeing that. And so you have so is that what the legs? Because somebody else mentioned that too, that the legs represented like nymphs or something like that. But just seeing this Medusa head, which is Greek, it had like 3 ears of wheat around the neck. It had wings, the 3 legs. It was just so weird to me because looking here, if I pull up viewer, and this is the first thing that pops up. God, this thing is creepy. I don't even want this on my screen that long. Mephisto is malevolent looking devil dude. Wow. But I did grab the fragrance. I won't lie. Listen, I get it. It's a lot of fragrances out here that may have some sort of root to it that we may not necessarily know the complete history of. But the fragrance smells nice, you know what I mean? So we don't know what everybody into and what everybody's intentions are. Let me see, Mephisto, because I keep seeing people talk about that. That's if I'm pronouncing it right. Hopefully I'm getting the right. Let me know if I'm getting the right one. Is this it? Oh, what is that? Oh, wow. Nymphs are wood nature creatures that protect the natural inhabitants of the land. They were kind of deformed. For sure. You said that's it. Okay. I'm kind of seeing it, but it's not showing it super clear for me on my browser. Let me slide over. Pull it up. Pull up. What are you doing? Where does it go? I can kind of see it. Let me pull it up. Okay. Oh, it got some guy on the front. That looks like a Greek guy, like Zeus or something like that. Mephisto. But they were saying that, yeah, while the name may conjure images of fire and brimstone, Mephisto is anything but demonic. Devilish, maybe, as in a combination of citrus floor woods and a classic Italian style, so devilishly handsome that it's near impossible to resist. Oh wow. But it's just, and that I don't have an issue with that. I understand some companies may get a little edgy. Mephisto means devil, right? I know that's devil in DC Comics. Oh wow. Look up Mephisto's significance. Let's see. Is it this one, Significado? Or is it actually significance? Sorry if I'm a slow typer as well. Dude, you should do more videos on stuff like scary ghosts and spooky conspiracies. What's up, Cripple? Let me see. I hope I'm not looking up the wrong thing. Am I got the right name up here? I got Feast of Significance. It said Significado. Goodness. Yeah, it's definitely devil depictions. Goodness. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Yo, I appreciate you coming by and just hanging out with us, man. Like, just looking up some things that I was noticing earlier with just some of the symbols. Well, at least one of the symbols that I was noticing from I want to say is Zerzhov, Noxos. But yeah, that's the references I'm talking about for sure. Yeah, it's just like that's a lot, and to me, it's a lot for people, especially for people to be so lenient. You know what I mean? Like at least learn what something means. What is up, Char Wells? Yeah, that's problematic. Yes, it is. Char, what is going on? I appreciate you dropping by, saying hi to the guy. I'm kind of fly. You can't lie. You couldn't deny it, even if you tried it. How you doing today? Sometimes it's like, okay, so am I the only one that does this? Like I'll be kind of sitting somewhere or watching a movie or watching a film or whatever in my studio, and I'll just pull out my fragrances. Or whatever. I got my little case here, my atomizers. I'll pull out my fragrances. I'm watching the film, and I'll just like smell certain things while I'm watching whatever I'm watching, or I could be doing some studying, some research, and I'll just be like, I'll be sitting studying, and I'll just be like smelling different fragrances. Do anybody else do that, or am I the only one? I spray a few as I'm editing. Hey, listen, I got this one right here. Ed Hardy, Born Wild. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. And I'll tell you, this is a fragrance that I hate. I bought this just be. I hate this fragrance. Hate it. This is stupid. Okay. This is Ed Hardy, I think Love Is or something like that. Let me turn my light on so y'all can see this stupidity. What is this blue stuff? What is this lava lamp? Why do I have to do this? I don't want no fragrance. We said Ed Hardy. He said I do. She said I do that when I'm bored. I smell them one by one. Listen, I love it. Said the store is filling up. Whatever, chill out. Say what up, Crip? Love and luck. No, this is dude, that is stupid. This is stupid. I hate this. You have to shake this up. This is stupid. I can't stand this stupid. Love and luck is lit. I think this is just Love Is or something like that. I don't think this is Love Is Luck. No, I wasn't lucky. Oh, I remember when Ed Hardy was everything. Man, when dudes was wearing them hats with the rose and the skull and rhinestones. So glad that's over. Man. Bro, do y'all, I don't know if that was just like down here, but it was a point in time where dudes was wearing them silk shirts with like the dragons and the flowers all over them. Do y'all remember that? Bro, this is the hit. This is the worst scent in the United States of America. I thought I was the only one that said stupid. Why don't you donate it? Give it to someone on the streets. You know what? I don't want to do nobody that wrong. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Why would I treat somebody that way by giving them this trash? But yeah, I could probably gift this to somebody. I just don't know who would want this. The notes that I remember, let me see if I can recall any notes. He said, look at the imagery on it. It's satanic too. Oh yeah, it's always like a bunch of skulls and bullcrap all over here. Skulls, true death, true till death, eagle with a ribbon around it. But Ed Hardy always got something weird going on with their imagery. Perfumes are like relationships. If you have no use for them, let them go because someone else can use them. Listen, look at that poetry. Because I'm definitely gonna give this to somebody. Gross. God. It's fresh, it's green, but then you got this coconut suntan lotion kind of smell. Get off of my hand. So I may do a giveaway. I don't know. Good Lord. Your trash may be someone else's treasure. And you know what? And I've definitely learned that because there are fragrances that everybody else will review and they'll be like, oh man, this is terrible, towable. And everybody else will just love it. Gray flannel is gross. I've seen that in TJ Maxx numerous times and hated it. Now this here is from African Imports. This is a Ed Hardy Born Wild oil. And I kind of like this one. I figured I would try it. He said, you hush your mouth. This one is cool. It's fresh. Really, really soapy. Especially for it to be a red scent. But of course, this is the oil. So the properties and how everything is supposed to be is gonna be a little different. Because like this here, I picked this up just because this is Azzaro Chrome Legend, which I've had this before, and I like the musky, that freshness that it had, but this one is more sweet than the original. So he says soggy booty. Gray flannel is old diapers. Please put that gray flannel in the dumpster, bro. Soggy booty. Who was this? Oh, babe, what? Everyone say hello to Queen Nappy. She over here texting me. I can let her know that you guys said hey. What's up, girl? I remember getting back to the symbols and symbolism. I remember when I worked security over in St. Louis, and oh my God, bro, she just sent me this picture. Oh my God, dang, Daniel, bro, you petty as hell. Oh, they can't even see this. Hold on. I gotta pull this up on Pete. Y'all can kind of see it. That nigga was weak. Look at my hair. You can't even see it for real. Says salute, Queen Naps. Oh my gosh.
I was reminiscing.
Oh my God, girl. You petty as hell.
I thought they was cute pictures.
I'm trying to make it to where they can actually see it. Oh, wow. What face was I making, yo? What face was she making?
We was cute. Forget you.
This was struggle locks. You chill out, Uncommon. That's because you got long and radiant locks. Chill out. Man, way they've come. We have traveled. She look at her peeking in the door. You gonna wave at them and say hey?
Hey. We was cute.
Oh my gosh, bro! And then I had the nerve to put a polo hat on my head like I was doing something. That young man had no strength, weak as hell.
Listen, those were honeymoon pics.
Oh my God! Listen, our honeymoon was fire.
It was.
Our honeymoon was fire. It was over at Lake of the Ozarks at this hotel, at this resort that sat right over this marina.
Right, had a nice view.
Yeah, it was on the 12th floor, and we was right over. We was on a corner room, right over the marina, so we was able to see everybody on their jet skis and see the water.
A balcony with a little table with some wine.
Man, it was so cool. We had a huge bottle of wine. He said, "I'm wearing hats. Don't need y'all to see the naps." No pun intended. Man, I got undone roots now. It's been 3 weeks. Wow, 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
It's been almost 3 months for me. I think it's time for me to go ahead and just let you do it before they get crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that's weak, yo.
Bro, he was cute. Forget you.
Listen, and I straight thought I had some long locks. Like my locks was like literally about this big sticking off my head. And I had struggles at one point too when they first bud and puff up. Man, that part is crazy. Everyone has a rough phase when it comes to locks and natural hair. Don't feel too bad, man. Listen, I thought I was fly on my rough stage. Was not. Landed as hell. 1.5 months is the longest I've went. Oh man. Yeah, man, this paper is still on me. Freaking Ed Hardy. The longest I went, I already told y'all, it was a year. Just laziness. I don't know how I went that long. Y'all look cute. Girl. We was busted. But it was cool. And then when my hair was that low, I had dyed a few of them that low, so that way I could track the length and really see the progress and stuff like that. He said it was the best decision, bro. She would be hanging on by strands, man. I picked this up. Well, actually, I picked up my Dior Sauvage oil. Is like a big 4 ounce. Bro, I hate big boy flush on the toilet back there, and I'm knowing everybody heard it too. I picked up a big 4 ounce of the Dior Sauvage because I heard everybody talking about it, and I went in the mall and I smelled it, and I smelled the oil in comparison. It's really it's really close. It would be time for a baldy. I'm calling my barber in the morning. Y'all convinced me no dreads. Listen. Oh, you think about locking it up? Go ahead, let it rock up. Let it lock up. Go ahead. You were about to lock it? Right. You trying to join the fam? Come on, bro. Join the fam, bro. We need you, bro. We need more lock fam, bro. Grow them dreads, bro. Lock it up, bro. Let me see. So what was y'all's, right here in my pocket too, what was you guys' fragrance of the day? My scent of the day, if you can read it, a little atomizer that I made of that Polo Red Extreme. I went to the mall, smelled this, got a good idea what it should smell like. 95%. It's something I got in the cart now. I'm gonna probably purchase it maybe in a month or so. He said, do it, get that baby twist out. Hey, yes. Why I got the heads on, letting it woof. Yo, what's up with you, Slime? What up, Slime? Do it, bro, hang on. I wore Carvin Lou Intense. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I had that Polo Red Intense. That bad boy lasts. It lasts. And from what the notes layout, you can actually just smell the notes. I don't know if it's like a long note layout, but I just remember blood orange, coffee, ebony wood. And I can smell each one of those. And I love it. Love it. Lasts forever. I had on Bentley Men Intense. I know Doc, she probably had on 12 cents today. Normally I would have did 3. I've been taking her advice and doing 3. Like every 8 hours, I just throw on like another scent or something like that, or I'll at least do one when I'm at work, one when I get home, and then one when I go to bed. Bentley Intense already, man. It's 103 here. What? Boy, no. It was like 40 here, 50, 103. My mouth was open. Man. I just sprayed Halloween Man X just be fucking cuz. Hey. Still gotta send Uncommon a decant for sure. I only had 2. What? You only did 2? So you slacking, Rose. You slacking, Doc. 2 cents. It's not like you. I had Polo Red Rush yesterday. I heard that Red Rush is kind of decent. What's your thoughts on it, 6? Tell him, Mike. Bro said, bro, yeah, it's like 45, if that. Listen, and them 45, they not doing their job. Phoenix life, the desert, boy, it's hot. It's cool now. My feet cold-ish. Which decant you sending? Nothing much. What about you, man? Chilling? What we're doing is just chit-chatting. I put it as a Regal 30 podcast, but I low-key shouldn't have, because I already knew y'all gonna come in here and get me talking and get me all over the place. So I should have just kept it as is. Low-key, I might just because right now I got the Anchor app recording my audio. So I don't know. And see, this would have been cool if I had like a guest on. Normally, if Shar is still in the chat, she used to always be like one of my guests and be kind of like bouncing ideas off me. We talk about different topics and go back and forth. But yeah, no gym today. Oh, that's why you did the number just only 2, because you didn't go to the gym. For sure. I feel you. Laugh my. That's what we supposed to do. Hey. Fracon take over lives. I be living other stuff. And boom, Fracon. Right. I'm giving you a dirty look. Same for Uncommon. Listen. Let me see. So I've been rocking hold on, give me a second. Still, lives are fun. Glad to help when I can. Listen, I love doing lives. Like just being able to connect, especially with y'all, man. Being able to connect with y'all, meet new people. I love it. That's good to hear. Same, I was legit restreaming. Folks made me review. But review is life. Man, I love it. So this is, I don't know if you can see it in this light, this sexy light. I'm turning my unsexy light on. You can't see it in none of these lights. That's too sexy. This is Vanilla Fresh. Am I saying that right? Is it fresh or is it fresh or something like that? You know, they be putting that. Bro, it's becoming like second nature. I heard that. Oh man, this is just gorgeous, yo. But for some reason, I feel like this doesn't like project as loud as much as I want. I think Red Rush is good. A very faint Armani Code, Gold Absolute, Longevity is coffee and fruit. I like it though, for sure. And I got let's see, right here. Uni fresh. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm holding it up like the letters are there. I didn't let oil get on it, so it didn't ruin the label. He said your boatload of free cans I sent were delivered today for sure. Need to go to the mailbox. Check your stuff, Montaigne. But this that Polo Red Intense, the oil, it's like this stuff is loud as hell. For some reason, I like the oils because the oils like they just jump off of your skin and they last a lot longer, in my opinion. So if I really like a scent and I want to try it out before I actually buy the official scent, I'll just go to African Imports and get it. Like I got Spice Bomb. Here goes Spice Bomb right here. That Victor and Raw Spice Bomb, like, love it. What is this? My watch getting low. Who else got Apple Watches? Like, you got an Apple Watch? Who else got Apple Watches? I be feeling like this is a little unnecessary sometimes. Have to edit. Oh man, yeah, edit is gonna be a mug. I did a ride and review of the Parfum de Marley yesterday. Ooh, which one? She said, look like you pulling out these Haitian voodoo bottles out today. Listen. Who that? Who that in my house? The devil is not welcome here. Listen, I be on these happening. Okay. How was that? What you think? I'm about to check that out. But I will say it ain't nothing like the golden time of day to review. Man. Speaking of checking the mail, for real. That's what I need to get. I had a mail lady, that's that Paris Hilton. That's so sparkly and delicious. I had a mail lady bring me a package. She brought it to the door, but they was supposed to put it in the mailbox. And we have like these huge like lock boxes. So if you get a package that's too big for your primary box, they put a key in your box and you can unlock the locks box or whatever. And I guess she didn't know that, so she brought it to the door, knocking on the door, and I'm like, bro, just put it in the box. She said Haitian moo-moos and Haitian voodoo bottles. Doc think everybody Haitian witch doctor. Right. If anybody Haitian out of this group, it's gonna be her. I like this. Spicy apple, vanilla. And it smells great on my skin. It smells a little edible, but to me, it just, at least maybe I go nose blind to it. But yeah, I really don't catch it for real on my skin that long. The lightning around 5:30 p.m. in the fall, man, magic. Our mail lady buzz me all the time, boy. And then I changed my name on my mailing, on my address to King the Royal Highness Nappy. So every time they deliver it, they always look at me like, like what? She bagging on Amina for wearing her scarf on live. What? I think it's cool, man, just the community and the different connections that you guys have built. Oh boy. There y'all go. I saw, what's his name? Tyree. I saw him, he was just like, yo, don't talk to Amina. I really enjoyed that live yesterday, man. That was pretty cool. Most frags that are beasts, you tend to make you go nose blind, man. Well, all except that Oud Touch. That bad boy is electric. I talk about that one all the time. This is right here is like one of my all-time. Tyree wasn't having it. Listen, control your nose, trying to keep you fresh, boy. Trying to steady refresh. I'm talking about, I put on, when I tell you I put on probably like 30 to 40 sprays. Cause like, nah, it wasn't that many. Yeah, it was that many. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I just got this. And this is where it's at. And I just got this like maybe 2 days ago. And I already went through like 5 to 10% of the bottle. So I came up, hit about 10. And then I got in the car and I was driving a little bit and I'm just like, checking myself. I'm like, man, I ain't smelling. I'm putting it on my clothes. Of which that Vanille Fresh. Put like 30, 40 of them joints on, and it's not loud like I thought it would be, or at least I'm just nose blind to it, but nobody was choked. And you would think we supposed to worm. The Montaigne, yeah. And it's just like, to me, it just didn't really jump. Nah, the opening is hella harsh. Like the opening for this, I got something on. The atomizer on this bad boy is kicks. Like that mug kick. God dang, bro. That opening is just like a police officer maced you. The opening is like, get on the ground. You're going to jail now. Oh. Hello. I was like this arm. My knee started laughing at me. He fell on live? I was being all stingy with my sprays at first. Sorry, he was dropping shit. But we love him. Listen. He kept dropping the camera. That boy was like, nah, I ain't even finna mess with my camera and trying to do it. But yeah, he was definitely dropping stuff. It was cool. That was a good stream though. Very warm. That vanilla is loud as hell. The apple. I wish the apple would come through a little bit more. I got some samples of Layton coming, so I'm gonna do a comparison and see how does it hold up. What the hell was that? I don't care for the opening of Hindu Kush. Yeah, I heard y'all talking about that one quite a bit. Hugo Boss Ascent, Aqua Amara. I go nose blind too, but folks smell it on me all day. My not stepdad, tripping. I call him Pop, but he's a friend of ours. He loves Hugo Boss Ascent. So I was telling him to try out Hugo Boss Ascent Private Accord. I feel like the Private Accord is has a little more of a gourmand sort of vibe to it. If from what I remember, I smelled it in Coles like a couple of weeks ago, and I thought about him when I smelled it because I know he really loved that scent. But man, the mid and dry down lit. Hey, gotta watch that stream. Yeah, you gotta check it out, man. That was pretty cool. Yep, I told Tyree we kick it off the cuff. Yeah, just let it play, and you know which parts to actually watch for sure. But this is nice. This got a kind of got a apple pie kind of vibe to it, but not as loud as I would have hoped. I got a Traveler of Late, and I like it, but I can't get jiggy with vanilla. I don't know. What? You can't get jiggy with vanilla, but you will put it on, and everybody around you just like, oh my god, you smell amazing. But that's one thing I noticed too, though. With a lot of scents that I like, people hate, or people may not necessarily care for. But the scents that I'm just like, them be the ones that I get all the compliments on, or at least my wife likes them. Cause there was some Bath and Body stuff that I hated. I think it was graphite or something like that. Or it was one that was in the black, that had like the black label. And some friends of mine, their children had bought it for me for Christmas. They knew I love colognes and stuff like that. They were in there, they got me a little travel size thing, and they got me the actual full size lotion. And I thought that was pretty cool. So they got that for me, and she loved it. I hated it. It didn't smell bad, I just didn't care for it. But folks stuck around for about 2.5 hours. Oh yeah. Yeah, we was in that mug. Low key, that's kind of what having gives. Okay. Little desert type joint. You becoming a frag head for real. Right, I can't stand vanilla. Uncommon was shocked when I told him that I can't enjoy it. Man, the mass appealing was starting to be man to you, and that's how it started. Man, for real. You starting to get a nose or a taste for some other ones, and that's what I was talking about to Uncommon. He was like, "Man, we gotta set up something and connect." And I'm just like, I ain't been in the game that long. Like, I got sense, but to me it's amateur hour what I got. You know, I pick up a lot of stuff that I like, and I like cheap. I like affordable. You thought I forgot. I like affordable. And I like what I like. So I haven't really gotten into that niche market just yet. I kind of dab in the designer, but a lot of the indie or the clone houses I've been really vibing with, just seeing what they got going on, what they doing, what they rocking with, and a lot of these cats been, some of these companies been knocking it out of the park. Alexandria, from what I've been hearing, been clutch for a lot of people. I know that Noxos, they got one with Alexandria fragrances, and people were saying that Noxos was like their variation of Noxos was like spot on. With like a minor variation, they said theirs was a little darker, and Noxos is a little more like light, a little more fresh. As long as vanilla is in the main note. I don't mind vanilla. I just don't want it to smell like white diamonds. Cause don't they got vanilla in it? And I hated white diamonds. My grandmama used to wear that all the time when I was a little kid. Hated it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I've been around fragrance, but I only really been reviewing in all about 2.5 years. And some okay. And you know, I literally just got into, I did it on the strength of I love fragrance. I've been like picking up more fragrance. But what up, Anatomy? What's good with you? Charlie. Man, but I've been picking up more fragrance and figured, you know what? I can at least share my take on it. He said, we in here. I know, right? Straight family up in here. FA in the building. What you been up to, man? What you rocking today? Your boy was rocking that polo red. Lenora Rice, when she was in the stream yesterday, she kept mentioning that polo red extreme. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna rock that polo red extreme. But yeah, that's what it's about. But yeah, like I was saying, I keep getting off track of my little story. When I was doing security work back in St. Louis, back in like 2011, there was a bank tower that I used to do security at. It had like 30 or 35 floors. So we used to have to do rounds throughout the entire building. And we did 2 rounds, and each round lasted roughly like an hour. You have to go and patrol each and every single floor. Over in St. Louis, one of the things that I was noticing, like the influence over there, is French. There's a huge like German culture there, and a huge German influence there, but mainly French. And you will see that fleur-de-lis symbol all around St. Louis. Ballpark Village, you see that fleur-de-lis everywhere. So I was seeing it all over the baseball like parks that they got out there, and Keener Plaza, Ballpark Village. Center today is that Mancera, Owl Cafe. Okay, stay in the groups, really. That's it. Okay, we be lit. Social media just drains me, man. Yeah, social media is like, it will do that. But I was just noticing just like that fleur-de-lis everywhere, and I was wondering, like, you know, what is that about? You know what I mean? Why is that so prevalent in that particular part of that city? And just looking at why was that symbol so heavy with that baseball team? And I was noticing just like the Roman Catholic kind of influence that city has, that French influence that city has, and stuff like that. And that's what kind of got me started. So I started paying attention to that and started noticing that symbol all over the place. I'll see it subtly in certain movies. And that just made me start paying attention to symbols and logos, numbers, like sets of numbers and things like that. And just started making me look a little deeper into things, and like wondering, like in certain films, like why did they choose to put this in the film? Or why on a certain frame you will see like something in the background, and you know, like why did they choose that for the background for this frame? It just made me sort of question everything, and not to the point where you just being over the top, but to but to just be a little more adamant or be a little more purposeful about what you're watching, what you're getting into. Me and my wife will be watching something and I'll see something and I'll just be like, type of Illuminati is this? And she'll get weak and she'll start laughing, but it be just little stuff that I'll see. And I'm just like, why did they put this in here? What was the reason for that? So when I saw that Noxo's box, as beautiful as the packaging is, beautiful packaging. I like the fact that they really secure that fragrance in there. I think it's like 3 boxes you have to take it out of. It's the first, the white, and do you play songs backwards? Nah, I don't do that. It's mainly in the opening, halfway through the mid, that coffee note. I love coffee notes and fragrances. You remaining curious about the messages and symbolism. That'd be enough to turn me off, man. For real. It's just, it'd be weird. It'd be little stuff that I'd be noticing. I got a little series on YouTube that I do called "What's That About," and I got like movie reviews that I do, but I also have like sort of like a funny spin on some stuff that I've seen. Matter of fact, let's take a little look. We ain't doing nothing. Y'all want to take a little look? Y'all say, yeah, cool. Symbolism, subliminal in movies, cartoons, etc. Yeah, I look at all that. Let's see. Boom. Come here. Hey, I put some YouTube on. Ain't nobody watching my tube. Hey, I put some YouTube on. Cause I've been watching YouTube for a long time. Well, can I just go full screen with that? Okay. And come here. And then we're gonna make that. What is this? This the same one? Would you come on? Bro. Okay. That's what I was trying to pull up. Dun 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 dun. And it's some shit to see you online in the next up or currently streaming. Let's see. Hey, look at that. Who's that guy? It's impossible. Okay, so this is my What's That About little playlist here. So far I've done 3 movies that I watched was Toy Story. This was some Superman, old school Superman from like the 40s. I believe it was the 40s. And Toy Story 2. I did Bad Boys, but I don't know where that one is. Let me see if I can find that one. What's going on, guys? So today we boy, get your old hot muffin head. That boy head look like a hot muffin. Product reviews, movie. These are all my playlists. So far we got a decent amount of content. Oh, that was when I reviewed See You Yesterday. That was a pretty decent movie. That was Bad Boys 3 review. I thought I did a Bad Boys 1 though. Oh, right here. What is going on, everybody? This is your boy King Nappy. I'm here with a review on a classic, Bad Boys. So yeah, it's my fault. I didn't take it off. Here we are in the opening scene. You got Marcus Burnett and Mike Lowry. They're riding in his. Hold on, I done messed it up. I done messed up the church's money. Just it. Okay. Super small sports car. And he always got like these tiny sports cars as his vehicle. But as they're driving, but Marcus drops some fries.
Wait, what did you just do?
Mike was like, "Nah, dude, you finna get these fries." As they're pulling over,
okay,
this car pulls behind them. And look at their car. Their car is nice. To me, I would take that car over this small sports car.
Why is it doing that?
Look at how dirty this scenery is, though. Like, what is this?
Hold on.
It's so filthy back here. So they pull up and she hops out of the car. I guess she's supposed to be a distraction. My thing is this. There's nobody else on this street. If you pull up and she hops out the car immediately and they pull behind you as soon as you pull over, and then she comes in front of...
What you say? Hold on. Whoopi Goldberg, I don't know. I wanted to type that. And you... Oh. Man, I gotta step my content up. Y'all about to creep me out. Now, how'd you do this overlay? I need to know that. So basically what I do, I have to do a video on it, trying to explain it right now. I won't be able to, but I can do a video on how to set up a window capture.
You and then walks in front of your car. Come on, man. Like, that's the easiest. It's so easy to spot that that's the setup. Like, easy to spot. And then to top it all off, she looks like Michael Myers. Bro, look at her face. What is this matted wig on top of her head? Stop this. All right, so she walks off, and these two immediately hop out the car. What does he have on, yo? Like, what is this outfit? How are you robbing anybody like this? And then where's she going? Like, I get it, she was a distraction, but you don't even have to fake go anywhere anymore. You can honestly just go back to the car.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand. All right, so this was puzzling. So some kind of way, they pulled up on them, pulled guns out on them, and told them, get out the car. They both get out the car. Some kind of way, Marcus was able to keep his milkshake in his hand while he got out and faked argue with Mike, turned around, threw the milkshake on the guy who had a gun trained on him. The milkshake distracted him. He kicked him in the nuts. He falls down, grabs his nuts, and Marcus was able to pull out a gun on him. Houseway. In real life, pull out a milkshake and somebody got a gun, you and that milkshake getting dropped. Towards Mike, he was able to turn around, knock his guy out, and draw a gun on him, thus creating the opening. Bro, Miami hasn't been cleaned in like 3 weeks. This guy, one of the bad guys, is dressed up as a cop, as a decoy. Right, so their plan is to call the police station and say, hey, we saw our officer has been shot. Someone please come and help. Then they shoot this guy who's not an officer and drop him outside of the van. And I'm just like, but why? You didn't have to do this. You could have left him alive. The police show up, realize that he's not one of theirs, and it's just like, you didn't have to do this. Once the police arrive and they realize that he's not one of theirs, they're still all there. You never needed to shoot that guy, not even once. But somehow this stupid plan works. They shoot this guy for no reason, and every single police officer that worked for the Miami PD went to this location.
That confused me to no end. I was confused as like, why did everybody show up? Like, there was no need for every officer to go to that location. That was stupid to me. That was stupid. It was just like, that part didn't make any sense.
Leaving them open for Splinter Cell, obviously. What is on the front of this boy's face? This dude got a whole Nikon 5600 attached to the front of his face. All of that equipment that boy got attached to the top of his head, and this is how it looks when he's looking through it. All of that. What is this $14.99? Is that like the date that this ancient camera was made? In $14.99? So they all infiltrate the building. They managed to find somebody that works at American Steel to help them weld off the door some kind of way. This is the security system? Look at this. Is that a red light on the bottom of the television? Look at that fan, bro. And this dude, Paul Blart. Look at him. He look like he ready to go home. How did you get hired? Bro come behind him with a syringe. You know you have got to be really out of it for somebody to sneak into a police department.
But yeah, that's pretty much like the what's that about? Like, I just find like little stuff that be irritating me in the film and like poke fun at it for a quick second. And then I actually do like movie reviews while I review a film and things like that. But yeah, we got all kind of content from. Let's take a look. I mean, from recipes to. Let me turn this off. From product reviews, recipes. We just added a live stream marker in there. We got the podcast. We're going on our 23rd. Well, right now, our 24th. But it's not really a podcast. It's more just like me chatting with you guys. Thoughts on whenever I just want to do like a random rant, which this probably should have been in this category here. We do grocery hauls. If you guys may not know, me and my wife are vegan. We've been vegan for about 3 years. And so we'll do grocery haul videos just to showcase what we pick up and showcase that everything, you can have an affordable vegan lifestyle. Some DIY videos, some of like the green screen stand that I built, my audio settings, my green screen settings and stuff like that. Whenever I use it, I don't use it that much. Naption Nurture products, recipe videos. We have like 49 of those. I do like digital artwork and traditional artwork as well. Her updates on my dreads and her dreads. Some fitness videos, not a whole lot. We got like 30 of those. It's mainly like quick little crash diets that I'll be doing from time to time. Movie reviews, of course, chit chats. I don't know why I have this. I can probably delete this. God, that is old. Look at that. Look at this dude. Ugly as hell. What I eat in a day. I was starting that little playlist up. We got like 4 or 5 videos there. Taste test reviews on certain vegan products we get. I may do like a taste test review on it. Let's see. What you got over here? I can attest. That fan is from the A. That would have had me dying, man. I'm going that route. I did plant-based protein today. For sure. That's cool. It wasn't bad. Locks, hey, no dreads, bro. We have locks. For sure. Lock gang. Channel progress. So whenever we reach milestones, which we've reached a few more. As you can see, this one say 9K views reached, and yeah, we've definitely reached a few more milestones since then. I think we're at like 30 or 35,000 views reached on our channel, so that's awesome to see that progress. We had cats for a little bit, so I made a cute little cat playlist, but I don't really be in there as much. Nappy repairs. I did some work on my vehicle. I took out the door panels, took out the dash panel, and I was repainting everything. Game reviews. I game, but not that much. Dread is a Western term to diminish and degrade our hair natural state, for sure. Cat King Nappy instrumentals. So I make instrumentals from time to time. I'm not a pro with it, but I'm decent. I can get around. Most of the instrumentals that you hear on my channel, I make. The one that you hear in the background now, if you can hear it, is actually just a little sample that I clipped and I just looped, and I use it in my videos as of late. Comedy skits. Let's check out some of these. God, I forgot I even made these.
Mickey on the track.
Let me see. What I got. This one right here is when you try to sneak and eat at night. Let's check this one out. Man, I am starving right now. Perfect bag of chips. Give me a little snack without waking everybody up. Just real easy. There we go. Shoot, that's all I need for real. Tiptoe back to the couch. Enjoy my snack. He said the shape of the glass Coca-Cola bottle is one of the most recognizable shapes on the planet, but many people believe it's designed to look like a shapely woman. It certainly is curvy. I could see that. You know what I mean? Like, we as humans, we're really driven by shape. We're really driven by shape. Let me see. Hold on. When you look at
just about any product. You look at vehicles, you look at jewelry, you look at just about everything that we buy, especially if it's like a his and her distinction for it. We tend to lean toward shape variations. I saw his and her set for watches, and of course the his was a bigger, more bold style kind of watch, and hers was more like smaller, thinner, more dainty, and more slick and slim sort of build. And like, we're just big on shape, and we associate certain things with certain shapes as well. When you look at cars, and most cars that a woman would drive, or a car that you would think a woman would drive, they tend to go smaller, lower to the ground, more sleek, aerodynamic. And when they think masculine, they think men, or a man's car, they think bulkier, more square, more a lot bigger inside. Like they it's the shape, you know what I mean? Even when it comes to like the colognes and perfumes, you know, they're real big on shape. You see women's scents tend to have more round bottles, more round and very like shapely kind of bottles, and ours tend to be usually on the square side. Not always, especially with a lot of the bottles they come out with now, but for the most part, at one point it was like that. It was usually like the round, short, circular ones for women, and usually like the bigger, square, more obvious distinction of the women and men. So it's weird how shape is a thing with us, and how it kind of influenced, you know, our thought process. Let's see. Listen, I'll be all over the place, talk about some of everything. But yeah, we got our little playlist, and I try to set the channel up.
Mickey on the track.
I try to set the channel up where, you know, it's like almost a one-stop shop. You can come here for just about a little bit of everything. We got traveling vlogs that we've done here, event reviews. Well, just one. I was going to start reviewing like huge fights, big fights, or sporting events to like do my little take on them and what I thought. But I didn't really keep up with that one as much. What videos have you come up with, Frag? Let me see if I got you on here. Doom, 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 doom. Let me see. Okay. Nice scent. Oh, cafe.
Hello guys, this is Fragrance Anatomy. This is the scent that I'm wearing tonight. Mansera Oud Cafe.
Nice little box. Nice presentation. Got that gold.
Yeah. Oud Cafe by Mansera is a oriental vanilla fragrance for women and men. Oud Cafe was launched in 2013. The nose behind this fragrance is Pierre Montel. The top notes are peach, blackcurrant, and bergamot. The middle notes
Hey, look at our guy.
amber, floral notes, and coffee. And the base notes are white musk, sweet notes, and woody notes. To me, it's similar to Bond number 9 called New Harlem. Similar to that.
Number 9.
Open the box.
Let's see that presentation.
You know, it comes with that little bag.
Man, that struggle of trying to hold the camera and work. Trust me, I know the struggle. Listen, I like that bag they give you with it. That bug clean.
This is screw ones.
Ooh, cafe.
I think the newer versions have the magnetic cap, but this is the screw one.
I like they bottles.
This is
Real
my first
simple,
way I
chill,
almost get
right to the
that
point.
Roasted coffee aroma. Fruit I really get, but not as much. And vanilla, sweet, kind of gourmand.
For sure.
To me, it's a compliment getter. And it's a beast. Oh man, 7 Montel and Montel fragrance are beast modes. So
Am I clean? Dun, 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 dun. I was thinking about picking up either a Mancera or
peach,
is it Montal?
blackcurrant, bergamot.
I think about picking up
Amber
either
and
that
black
Intense
coffee,
Cafe.
smart note, base notes is intense wood, woody notes, and central white musk. It's a cuddle scent too.
Yeah. Close to the skin, for sure.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, sir.
I'll put all the information on the description where to get it. Thank you.
We got top notes peach, blackcurrant, bergamot, hard notes of amber coffee, base notes of oud, sandalwood, white musk. That sounds clean. Especially that peach, then that blackcurrant, and that coffee. That sounds clean. I had a thought for a fragrance. It would be pear. For some reason, I like caramel. Where you mix it right with some nice smoke or tobacco or something like that. I thought about pear, caramel, and like is it Sichuan pepper or a pink pepper, amber, vanilla. I thought about something like that. That'd be dope. Dope video. My God. Man, what y'all YouTube timeline be looking like? Fake martial arts master embarrasses himself in front of female reporter. I want to watch it, but this mug 7 minutes long, bro. Ain't nobody trying to watch that. I'll be checking his videos out sometime. He be having some decent information. This dude, he cool. King Sense. Talking about his first impressions on Gang Time, Tungsten King, and Dark Knight. Is it Helvez 1984? I've been wanting to check out some more of their fragrances. They stuff be seeming pretty interesting. Everybody speak pretty decent of them. God, this girl big as hell. Wow. Yeah, that girl's huge. Yeah, I've been checking out my guy Young Pharaoh. He be having some decent information on his channel. He talk a lot about like politics and stuff like that, symbolism. He talk a whole lot about a lot, and some of it be seeming like he be getting a little carried away with some stuff, but for the most part, he be pretty spot on with his topics. And I like checking him out, man. He pretty cool. I think I showed y'all this one the last time. This was that Mineral Desert by Good Chemistry. I think that's the name of it. And this one was like $3 or $4 over at Burlington. Little roll on, but it's like orange blossom. Like this wet wood and wet forest kind of smell to it. I already got that latent clone on this one. That is different. And it caught me off guard, especially for that price. I'm like, man, that's not bad. Super fresh, super clean. I like that orange blossom. I like a clean, neat orange.
I like a dirty orange every here and there, but sometimes I be wanting like a nice, clean, neat one. I got this one right here. Bulgari Wood Essence. I don't know if anybody messed with this before, but I picked up the African Imports version of it because I didn't know about it. But out of this bottle, super sweet, super sweet woody. Super sweet woody is fresh. Got a little bit of floral going on, but this one's not. I still haven't worn this one yet. I don't have it, but said it does for sure. I like it. I don't know how the actual fragrance for that smells, but this one smells very interesting. I wouldn't mind pulling this one out for the fall. I think this fall, what I'm gonna be rocking the most is, like I say, this one right here until I get my my Layton sample that's supposed to come in. I ordered Layton. I went to Lucky Scents last night, and I ordered Layton. I ordered Naxos sample of that. I ordered, is it Homage Journeyman and Homage Jubilation, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I wanted to check some of those out and see which one I like, because for my birthday I want to go ahead and purchase a full bottle of one of those. I was gonna wait till my birthday to do it, so I was trying to smell and see what's what, how I like everything and how I'm feeling it, and whichever one I like the most, I was gonna make that my birthday present. You know what I'm saying? Treat myself a little bit. You gotta treat yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Got Hugo Boss Reversed. Sweet. Super fresh. Kinda soapy. Some lemon in there. It smells like either some lemon or some orange. That's not bad. I love using these. Like, these are so easy to me. This is like a much easier, more cost efficient way to sample. The only thing is with African imports, they don't have a whole lot of niche at all. You may get a few, and I've contacted them and asked them like, hey, could you guys get more, you know, niche variations in? And hopefully they do. This is Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky. I don't know if that's a flanker to 1 million or not, but this one, from what I remember, is like really, really sweet. Super sweet, kind of powdery, very floral. Not bad. I might try it out for the fall. But lately, for this, so far I've been rocking that vanilla, that polo red. I hit a polo red intense every here and there. And I got some police that I'm gonna probably start wearing in the fall and the winter. I like the notes in that police. The police, I believe, has like a raspberry note, if I'm not mistaken, like a raspberry and chocolate. $1 million for sure. The 2 million line is mad sweet. I didn't even know they had that. Let me see. I definitely didn't know they had like a 2 million line. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, is that 2 billion? Or the toilet? Men's perfume. Oh, that's an impression. Never mind. But I've smelled I smelled this in stores, and it's super sweet. It's super popular too. 1 million is the name, and mini flankers. Oh, for sure. So I meant 1 million. Listen, I thought they had a variation like, oh, we finna amp it up. Like that's gonna be like the intense version. Listen, I'm slow. Okay. I've been getting mad friend requests in lately. A lot of people, I don't know who they are or what their accounts are about. Let me see, which one was I wanting to look up the notes to? 1 million lucky. Yep, go right to Frangantica. Okay, so it is a variation of it for sure. So with this one, it looks like, is that oxygen notes? Ozonic notes, okay. Did I say oxygen, really? It says plum, oh. Grapefruit, bergamot. That looks like hazelnut, cedar. I don't know if that's cashmere. Looks like jasmine, honey, patchouli, oak moss, vetiver, and I don't know what that last one is. I've been trying to learn like these note layout pictures so I can have like a general idea of what's going on. So that's amberwood, that is vetiver, that is patchouli, that was hazelnut, honey. I didn't even see that orange blossom. So let me see. I don't know if I caught no orange blossom when I smelled this. Yes, I do. I do catch that orange blossom. I just not caught that. Somehow I catch the plum too, like that sweetness from the plum. Hazelnut? I don't get that as much. Maybe in the dry down on this. I definitely get that sweetness from that honey. Let me try to. I'm at work, I'll be back. For sure. Catch you in a minute. I'm gonna leave you in the meantime. Alright, man, go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna go and get to this mailbox. Yo, I appreciate you just hanging out with me for a little bit. Listen, we got a little unorganized and start doing some any and everything. Man, been a cooler day though. Got some work done, and like I said, I've been kind of back and forth talking about this particular logo that I saw earlier and the symbols that I saw earlier, and just wanting people to. A lot of guys that was responding to the post that I made earlier were, some of them were being like a little sarcastic and was just like, you know, it's just a logo, it's just a symbol, it's not that big of a deal, or you do know that this is the country's flag, right? And you know, just kind of making little comments like that. But there were a lot of guys who were commenting in and was just like, you know, this is pretty interesting, you know, that you brought this up. One of the things that I think about is I feel like some organizations may have certain agendas, certain goals and things like that in mind. And with them having that particular goal or whatever agenda in mind, they will need to fund it. To me, one of the easiest ways to get a agenda of yours funded, and you don't have to do much work, man, that smells amazing, is to come out with the product that everybody would want or that everybody would desire and just have them buy that. You can place a symbol or a logo that's related to whatever agenda you may have on that product, and you can sell it from there. And people can fund whatever agenda, whatever project, whatever plan you may have, and they don't even know it. You know what I mean? You can, a lot of these companies got logos that we don't really necessarily know the full meaning behind. We just know that this is what it means. Even with Nike origin for theirs is Greek mythology. You know what I mean? It's a cool symbol, but it dates all the way back to, you know, times in ancient Greece where those huge sporting events where men were to show off their ability, their athletic ability, their fighting skills and things like that. All that was put on display. You know what I mean? It was a spectacle. And a lot of these guys were looked at as, I guess, remnants or descendants of Greek gods and things like that. And just, even Nike, the name itself, I believe, is like a Greek goddess of flight or goddess of, I forgot what that stood for. Let me look it up. Meaning in Greek is the winged goddess of victory. You know what I mean? It's just like, some people may know that, but there's a lot of people who just simply wouldn't care to try to know this. In Greek mythology, Nike is the winged goddess of victory. The logo is derived from the goddess wing. Swoosh means, which symbolizes the sound of speed, movement, power, and motivation. Wow. Is Athena and Nike the same? Why is Nike named after a Greek goddess? While Knight, let me see. I know it's Phil or Brian Knight is the owners of it. Because while Knight wanted to call their company Dimension 6. What? Dimension 6? Jeff Johnson, who was their company's first employee, suggested the name Nike. Nike is the Greek goddess of victory. She often represented with wings. Is Adidas a Greek god? In Greek mythology, Nike was the goddess of victory. Where does the name Adidas come from? Adidas is a contradiction of Adi Adolf Dassler, the company's founder's name. Oh, okay. Adolf Dassler. Nice. Let me see, is there a picture of her? The word Nike is uncertain etymology and suggested a pre-Greek origin. To attack or start vehemently, making it to cognate with ancient Greek, Lithuanian. And Styx, the daughter of the ocean, was joined to Pallas and bore Zeus. And Tremanco Nike, victory in the house. Nike and her siblings were close companions of Zeus and the dominant deity of the Greek. According to the classical myth, Styx brought them to Zeus when the god was assembling allies against the older deities. A Greek goddess. But it's like a lot of people wouldn't just wouldn't even know that or wouldn't care to find out. And I'm super huge in like, what's the origin of it? What's the original meaning of it? Why did this become what it is? Like even in the medical arena, what is it, like a staff with the snake's head? See if I can find it. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. Should I put medical logo? Yeah, this right here. And I believe this had like some sort of Greek origin to it. Doctor symbol. A staff or rod with a snake coat around it. This is the rod of Asclepius, also called Asclepios. Asclepios. This is the ancient mythical god of medicine. It is a similar symbol. Let me see. Is this it? Yep. Yes, Caduceus. Staff carried by Hermes. Oh, this was Hermes's. He was like a messenger or something like that, wasn't he? A merchant? He's also considered the protector of human travelers, thieves, merchants, orators. He's able to move quickly and freely between the worlds of mortal and divine, aided by his winged sandals. Hermes plays the role of So didn't it used to be like a thing where he would use that staff with the snakes and it would bite whomever it was and they would be healed? It is said the wand would wake the sleeping and send the awake to sleep. If applied to the dying, their death was gentle. If applied to the dead, they returned to life. Oh wow. Why is there 20 decants in this box? Dr. Rose saying, oh wow. He said, I never knew this. Man. She sent you 20 decants? Wow. Listen, let me I was gonna ask her, was she selling anything that she just hates to wear or just don't like that's unisex, and that she just really don't care for, and see how much she'd be willing to sell it for. Because I believe she got a pretty decent taste, and I wouldn't mind trying something out of her collection. But yeah, I saw this years ago, and I'm like, why is there two snakes wrapped around this staff with two wings on it? And that's the medical symbol. But that's a Greek symbol as well. And I was just noticing just like the amount of Greek influence in our country. She does, bro. Testers, decants, whatever, for sure. I'm about to holler at her. But even like in where is that? New York? Is that, what island is that on? I forgot what island that is. That is in it ain't in Manhattan, is it? Where the Empire State is? No, not the Empire State. The Statue of Liberty. Lulu has a decant list too, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get on my little sampling game, man. I see you know, you got quite a bit of samples in your collection, and it's a good way to test out, you know, them real heavy priced, you know, fragrances without necessarily having to make that commitment, which is smart. Me, I love blind buying. I like the thrill of the blind buy. I think me and you discussed that before, but it can get old when you're getting a lot of misses and not a lot of hits. So I definitely understand that, and I think I'm gonna start doing that more and more. So that's why I picked up what I did. Let me see if I can pull up my little list of what I grabbed. This is another one that I'm looking to grab, is that Blackberry Woods right here. Shea and Blue Blackberry Woods. I'm kind of interested in how this smells. I believe this is either an indie. Yeah, Blind Buy is only safe for 45 and under. Listen, I'm low key not even finna do that. Try Scentbox. Okay. Now I had Scentbird. I could probably make this smaller, low key. I can make that smaller. You can still see that. I had Scentbird, and after a while, I just kind of let them go. But I was paying $30 a month for three of them. They sent 3 of them out, and I liked it. It was pretty cool. But they didn't have, like I said, they didn't have many niche at all. It was just mainly just designer, real popular designer. They had some Tom Fords in there, stuff like that. I think they've gotten a little better now. I just haven't gone back to them or get discovery sets. Yeah, I was thinking about checking that out. Some discovery sets. Some discovery sets are cool. I know that Parfum de Mali, theirs is like 80 or 200 for that discovery set, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. But most of the frags they have, you can get full bottles for 30. You making me yawn. Listen, that yawning contagious. It might be time to wrap this little stream up. I was supposed to be getting into all my little symbolism and all my little rants, but we was over here chit-chatting and chilling. But yeah, this is where I've been coming to. I've been coming to Lucky Sense and getting, hold on, if I can grab this. I've been coming to Lucky Sense and getting some samples. So I got that one. If I can pull up my cart or my profile. Oh, look at that. Sensitive information. Sensitive information. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. So will it let me pull up like what my old orders? Okay, check order status. What? Oh, right here. My orders. I'm looking like, where's my stuff at? Okay, so this is some of the ones that I picked up. This is a sample of Fig McMahon. I was really interested in that. Checking that one out. Product details. The layout for this one is lemon, geranium, pink pepper, sandalwood, animatic accords. Hopefully that doesn't do me bogus. Vetiver, labdanum, guaiac, earth accord. Okay, so I really might like this one because I don't mind something that's a little animalic, but it can't be too much. I'm kind of the same way you are. Like if it's overbearing, real barnyard like, I'm cool. But I love something kind of earthy, so I wouldn't mind that wood, that pepper. This is gonna give it that nice, fresh, sparkling kind of aspect with that citrus and that geranium. That vetiver is gonna come in if it's done correctly and just really play into that sandalwood really well. So definitely can't wait to try that out.
Jubilation. I picked the sample up for that one. I really like they bottles. This, what is that symbol on the front though? Bro, I was not trying to do that. I have to look into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. It's like a variation of some sort of clock or something. Frankincense, lavenum, coriander, divana. What is that? Try to get an idea what this may smell like. What does divana smell like? Fruity, floral, and a tad woodsy. Divana's aroma used as an aphrodisiac in some cultures. Now you too can set the mood with this flirty, fragrant oil. Reminds you of apricots ripening in the sun, freshly cut hay, or a stroll through a wooded forest. Oh wow. That sounds like it's gonna be nice. That sounds good. Celery seed? Opopanox? What is that? I gotta look this stuff up, bro. I've heard of Opopanox, if I'm pronouncing that right. Sound like a German hockey player last name. Ew, what is that? A wonderful name for a glorious gum resin ingredient that's smoky and soft, luminous and sensual all at once. Some people think it smells like crushed ivy leaves. The resin is extracted from the bark of the Pomifera Eartheria. Listen, I'm probably killing it. Eartheria tree? Most likely from Somalia and is also known as a sweet myrrh. Okay. Okay. I feel it. That's what's gonna give it like a sensual, warm, slightly spicy, sweet, smoky kind of vibe for sure. Patchouli, myrrh. So they got like two very varying components of myrrh in there. Musk, moss, Atlas cedar wood, which I love. Ambergris, oud, and immortelle. Look that up. It smells like a maple syrup or burnt sugar with a hint of smoked woods and tobacco. The steamed distilled oil is earthier and greener with a lingering fruity sweetness. There is a knockoff that I believe may even have this because there's a scent that I have that smells just like a burnt sugar kind of vibe, and I love it for it to be a knockoff. And it's not even a proper knockoff. It's not, you don't smell anything like what it's supposed to. We got that. We got Journeyman. Let's check that one out. I'm interested in this one as well. That's what I was looking at. I kept saying that Noxos was $340. It's Journey. 340? God dog, bro. That is a lot of cheese. Product details. Sichuan pepper, bergamot, cardamom, neroli, juniper berries, incense, geranio, tobacco leaves, ambrox, cereal, and tonka bean abstract. I don't know what that is. So this is going to be definitely warm, definitely spicy. A little bit of that spicy sort of berry. Got that freshness from here. You got a little more spice and twang from this pepper and from the tonka. We have that mass appealing ambroxan in there. Some more spice from the incense. So this is definitely going to be
a very, very fall type of fragrance. Can't wait to try that out. And then lastly, I got a sample of that Naxos 1861. I love this bottle. Just the presentation, like I said, that box kind of tripped me up a little bit, just how everything looked. But I love how they have like this little this winged or dipped wing sort of top, where one portion comes up on the towards the back, that rose gold look. I like the frosted bottle here with that gold juice, or that goldish brown champagne colored juice on the inside. The actual colored logo print for the Naxos logo, the 1861, and it has that green and that red stripe, the little gold coat of arms in the middle, the gold plated X in the middle as well. Like the presentation, I see they got their name engraved here as well for Zershaw. The presentation on this is just 10 out of 10. Like very, very well done presentation. It looks like a bottle that you would be proud to have in your collection. Details: this has bergamot, lemon, lavender, which I like these three already, especially if they would have had like a blue lavender. That would have been really nice. That sweet, smooth, sugary kind of lavender mixed in with that tart lemon and that bergamot. Have that floral with that jasmine, have that cinnamon, that honey. That would have been, these right here would have been clutch if that would have been that blue lavender. But I don't know how they did this, so this may even be better. Cashmere, that tobacco, tonka bean, and vanilla. From what I'm hearing, this is a vanilla, honey, and tobacco bomb. And then these particular top and middles were somewhat consistent throughout the scent. Someone was telling me that it's somewhat linear, but the notes themselves change up, or they kind of mingle or mix and mingle a little differently as the day goes on. From what I'm hearing, the longevity on this is like excellent, and people get like 10 plus hours. I'm not sure how true that is, but we'll see when it gets here. I think I'm gonna call it a night. We definitely had a decent little run here. Quite a few people came by and just hung out with us and just chilled. Checking something right quick. I think we've been running for, is it showing me my time? No, I don't think so. Oh yes, it is. An hour and 55. I feel like we've been streaming longer than that. I don't know why I feel like we've been on for like 2-3 hours. But that is it for this video. We'll go ahead and just call this a stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Uncommon Scent, my boy Sid came through, Rose came through, my boy Anatomy came through, Shar, Jaina came through, who else came by? My boy Sid, Review from the 6, he came by and hung out for a little bit. It's coming up on 2 hours for sure. Yeah, it looks like it's just me and you hanging out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a stream. I'm gonna try to be a little more organized with whatever topic I may bring up or want to. Oh yeah, Slime, he came through. Who else slid by? There's a few others. I have to go through my chat. But yeah, that is it for this video. I gotta pick up my next topic and just be a little more, I guess, a little more organized about it. It was a lot that I was wanting to talk about and get into and kind of dissect a little bit, but you know what I mean, y'all too dope. Y'all conversations, man, just chatting with y'all, man, I always get off track. But that is it for this video, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out, man.